Hey there, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So we've got a super special episode tonight. We're probably going to get canceled, but we're going to try really hard not to. So thank you all for joining us. If we say anything that offends you, we're sorry. We just won't say it. What's up, Desert? How we doing?
What's up?
Man, I'm excited for this one.
No tie tonight.
Guns out.
HR said it was casual Friday, so we're going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. For the Empire, yes. For the Empire.
Man. So let's
hold on.
Yeah.
For Ryan. Whoop, there we go. This is the first time. This is the first time drinking the Duvel. Okay. I like it. A touch bitter at the end, but I still think La Chouffe is better than this one.
But
so
nothing
is beat. I did pour it. Yeah.
Like to get the bubbles, you got a big old head on it.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Hey, I've noticed that these Belgians that he had me pick out, the head takes forever to drop.
Yeah.
It doesn't just dissipate and go away. But nothing has beat the La Chouffe yet, or I'm probably fucking up the name, but nothing has beat the La Chouffe.
Oh, and shout out G Blades. We love G Blades. I mean, we love everybody, but
apparently I am not the only one that agrees.
Okay, fantastic. All right,
from the hops man himself.
I've got the classiest of classy Rona. And yeah, I know how you feel about those, but let's get it started. So first, Desert. I feel like we should start bringing up our guests because I think it's going to get out of hand very quickly, and we're going to have a great time.
And Belgian beers last a long time. Yes, because of the carbonation for that style. Okay, that makes sense because I opened one the other night when me and John were on here, and it just, all I did was I set it on my desk, I cracked it, and then it just started. So,
all right. Pick someone, bring them up, and introduce them. Say who we got, and then I'll pick someone, and then we'll just keep going until we run out. And we're all up here.
Well, I'm probably going to pick the guy flipping me off. So there we go.
Hey guys,
how we doing?
What's going on?
I'm good. How are you? This is going to be fun. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure JPG Empire burns to the fucking ground tonight, which I'm conflicted about because I love JPG Empire.
Oh, we love to hear it. We appreciate you. How's your day been going? How are things?
It's good. It was a little psychotic. We had a token pre-sale. Yachts and myself and Medium Rare are the skeleton crew of a team over at Dancoin on Radix, and we broke a blockchain record for a token pre-sale today. We raised over 1 million XRD in 24 hours.
That is awesome,
dude. But that's
a lot. Makes me wish I had a soundboard here.
Oh,
that's going to be the next thing.
What do you
want?
There
you go. Hit it. Soundboard yourself. There we go.
So yeah, it's been a lot of work, but those guys have been fantastic, and the community's fucking to die for. So yeah, everyone check it out. Dancoin XRD. Well, pretty fucking fantastic.
That's amazing. I was going to say, now that you got some funding, we have a mint at the end of the month. So if you want to mint us out, go ahead. We're not going to stop you.
I would love that. But knowing how we roll, we didn't keep anything. 100% of the money raised is going towards liquidity. We took a page from the snack book kind of with that. We wanted a good, solid, fair, equitable token launch.
Man,
nice.
So I'm going to have to get me a bag
of the entire supply. That's it. for the whole team.
That's massive.
So you heard it here first, everybody. It is not a money grab.
It is not. Check it out,
No.
or else get wrecked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you will probably never see somebody that's like just a money grabber on the JPEG Empire show.
No.
There's a good chance that we will let them know what we think about them, if not
That's for
like
sure.
immediately. But we love the machinist. We know he's good people. All the people up here are good people. All right. So the
Except
next one.
Bring up our next guest.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he got here first and he was on time, unlike other people. How are we doing, DeFi Mofo?
We'll go with instead of a 1, we'll just go with the 2 up there. I'm probably the least likely of us to get you guys canceled. Yeah, how are you guys doing this evening?
Doing
We
great.
love
doing
it.
Great.
Excellent.
When are we going to update our YouTube profile, bro?
I was
Yes.
actually referring to Commander 07.
Oh yeah, what a weirdo. Speaking of which,
Yeah, bro.
well, DeFi
We
Mofo,
do
how's
need to we need to update ours too, though, as a matter of fact, because it still says the boardroom and we're no longer the boardroom.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But so DeFi Mofo, how are you doing? How's your day going?
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, we love that. So all right, we gotta bring this crazy
Oh,
husky.
wait, I
up
got a
here.
sound for him too.
All right,
Ready?
ready? Boom.
Oh no!
Let's see them lights, Commander. Let's see them lights. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Save the best for last, huh? Fuck you, Ken.
Love you, buddy.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, it's going
Doing
so good. How you
doing
doing?
good.
I'm doing great, man. Took a little nap. That's why I was late. Sorry.
It's okay.
Fucking lazy.
But had to put on my face before I came on one of the best podcasts on the blockchain. One of the best.
There we go. That's what I was gonna say.
Ken will stab me if I don't say one of.
No, dude,
Our shows are shit.
we're massive.
Actually, sorry,
women
not sorry.
fans
Don't
here,
ever
too.
come.
Oh shit. What's going on, guys? What are we doing today? We just talking shit or what?
Yeah, we're just talking shit. I mean, apparently there's some people excited about the Ethereum ETF. It's kind of a big deal.
Meh.
If
You
you're
almost-
on Ethereum, I guess. Yeah.
But what do you think? Don't you think it's like it could play a pivotal role in the adoption? You know what I mean? Like the sentiment.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause we see the presidents and the president running for president candidates. They're all crypto. Then we
They're
get
pro crypto now.
Right. Somebody had to put pressure on Gensler's neck to get the ETF approved so quick. I
So
think.
the way I look at it is normies didn't give a fuck about crypto before ETFs, and they probably aren't going to give too much of a fuck about it after, to be honest with you. This just kind of makes it so that larger institutions who are kind of already fucking around with crypto can do it a little bit more legally, I think. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, it's definitely good to see it in the news, and it's definitely good to see our politicians talking about it here in the U.S., considering that the U.S. has probably been one of the worst when it comes to crypto. Good old fucking Gary Gensler in the SEC. But yeah, I'm looking forward to voting for RFK. That's all I'll say on the subject.
I have to say, I agree with CMDR because he's right? That this isn't just done. It's not for the good of crypto. They didn't do this because they care. They give a shit about blockchain. They did it because of the money. But the good thing is, and you got to admit this, if somebody goes and invests in one of these ETFs, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything else, and they start making money and they see returns, it will make them more interested. And they are going to want to learn more. And they'll say, well, oh, wait, I can hold this myself. I can get my own wallet. How do I do that?
And once the bull run actually does start and mass adoption does start, we're that much further ahead instead of waiting till that point to get these ETFs opened up. So definitely say get as many as we can for now.
Do you really see the ETFs being like a kickoff for mass adoption, though?
No.
I mean,
It's got to start somewhere. It can't hurt.
It won't hurt. Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. Then back to your point, you're saying people didn't give a fuck about crypto prior to the ETF. They won't care about it after, but it's mass corporations, businesses, everybody now have a more defined legal framework to get into it. Is this the devil? Is this us letting the devil into our house?
Oh, 100%.
Is that the equivalent? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. I mean, the devil was already in our house, whether we wanted him to be or not. But now, like, you've got like BlackRock and you know, all those major institutions with shit tons of money that are going to be buying up just massive amounts of cryptocurrency. And I think we've had this conversation before between me and Ken and me and DeFi about how BlackRock's got enough fucking Bitcoin right now that they could easily just control the markets if they wanted to. So,
yeah,
it's a double-edged sword. Like, it's nice to see price go up because they're out there buying so much of it for these ETFs. But what happens when the flip side of that coin comes around and they decide that they want to start manipulating the markets, you know? So,
but they could do that already. For
Yeah.
years, the US has been the largest hodler of Bitcoin. For years, with all the Silk Road shit that they, you know, took, everything else. And we kind of have to let them into the house, right? We got to live with the devil a little bit, because if we want regulation, if we want this to become ubiquitous, they're going to want their piece of the pie, no matter what. You know, it sucks, but it's the world, just how it is.
My biggest thing is I see it like now this money is in the ecosystem, and that will eventually trickle down. Hopefully, we sell at the
when was the last time we heard trickle down economics, man? Fucking Reagan.
Reagan, baby.
And they're gonna get
Reagan,
it.
The greatest president of my lifetime, Reagan.
They're gonna say, where is the dirtiest low cap? You know what I mean? At a certain point, and then some of our, you know, crazy bags might start.
They said trickle down when in fact it was poured into a cup and then there was a straw and it all just got sucked right back up to the same people over and over again.
Always talking about sucking. Jesus.
There's the degen. There it is.
Okay.
Thank you, Ken.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
So if the Ethereum ETF, while we agree that it's the corporations and everything that's gonna really benefit from this the most, you know, if that's not going to be the pivotal point, what about Fit 21, the new bill? So Hosky the other day said that this will be the most, if this happens, this will be like the biggest historical thing to happen in crypto, because it'll take it from the SEC to the CFTC, give it a better regulatory stance. It'll let the rest of the world know where we stand and usher in a bigger adoption stage. What do you guys think about that?
Personally, I think the biggest thing in crypto, I don't know. I mean, it is great, right, to have guidelines that says, hey, especially the part where if you hold less than 20%, you know, of your own token, you're good. You're a commodity. You're not a security. That's fantastic, right? There's no more blurred lines. I'm sure they'll find a way to make shit difficult, but makes it harder for them. But I think the biggest thing was just when you could go out and buy crypto on a DEX. I can use or on a centralized exchange, right? It's available to anyone. That's been around for a while, so we're used to it. But I don't think this is the biggest thing that ever happened to move crypto forward. It's good. It's a step in the right direction. If it even gets past fucking Sleepy Joe, right?
Right.
We were having this conversation the other night, actually, about how it's going to have a really hard time getting through the Senate, I think, because a lot of the Democrats right now, they kind of want to stand behind their fucking droopy ass president who is trying to go.
Supposedly right now it stands at 60-40.
Yeah.
So supposedly the Democrats were really supportive. Yeses. According to the space, 60 to 40 right now. So apparently it's like 48, 49 Republicans are for it. And then like 10, 11, 12 Democrats are for it.
That's interesting, because
That's
I knew the Democrats went pretty crazy in the House on that. We didn't expect as many votes as we got from the Democratic side. So
70.
They turned on Warren. They said we don't agree with that, and there was a lot more that came out against her. And I think that John Deaton's got her cooked. I'm telling you.
Right.
Let's fucking hope so, dude. We need to get the dinosaurs out.
Yes. Yes.
It's time for that meteor to come in and just wipe out the dinosaurs, man. Let's get it done. Yeah. So then the last hurdle would be Biden, who I believe has also said publicly that he would veto it if it hit his desk. So
I don't think he can now. I think
he switched positions, didn't he, John?
He has veto power. If it gets vetoed, then it goes back to the House and the Senate, and they have to pass it with like a certain majority of votes.
Super majority.
Yeah,
That's what Charles had brought up. He said that as of right now, we're at like 60 votes, which is not a super majority, which is not veto proof. But he doesn't think that Biden can shoot it down in the current landscape because he's having to shift. Maybe not pro-crypto, but not anti-crypto. So he thinks Schumer is going to be in there like, what can I do to slow it down? Let's get past the election season, and then he can veto it.
Well, we all know Biden can't even wipe his own ass. He's not the one making decisions. So if he signs it, it's not actually going to be him, holding the pen. It's going to be somebody else.
That's right. He knows what he's told. Let's be honest. Like people say they're scared of Trump. They're scared of RFK. What you should be scared of is the shadow government that's running shit now. And I don't say that to be a conspiracy theorist. Like it's right. Biden is not making decisions. Like, and when you don't have to stand out in the light and say, I'm the one saying yay or nay to this, people will do shit that normally they wouldn't do because they're worried about blowback. They have a patsy with Biden.
Yeah. Biden's making decisions like Bush was making decisions.
Right.
It's not happening.
It's the quote unquote deep state. We all call it the deep state, and people are like, oh, that's just a conspiracy. Well, deep state's just a name for the Washington lifelong politician. So like politicians may change, but like chief of staffs still stay around. The secretaries, the people that were appointed to offices, not elected, they stay around. That's the true deep state. That's like you said, tugging on Biden's strings, tugging on everybody's strings. That's a politician,
Well, he just doesn't remember how to speak. So it's not so much tugging on his strings. Harris just has her hand up his ass, running him like a ventriloquist style or something.
Yes, he doesn't even know what day it is.
See that?
You are correct, Jaleesa.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be interesting to see if it passes. It's definitely a step in the right direction. Right. It's going to be, it'll be one of the catalysts for mass adoption, but I think we were actually talking about this earlier on a space. Mass adoption is going to be like when you're going to be able to pay your rent with crypto and buy groceries and, go out and go to the store and buy clothing or commodities or whatever with crypto. That's when mass adoption is going to happen. And we were talking about how, like once people can start using stable coins like currency and we get away from the fiat dollar and you start introducing people to the digital dollar, whether that be in the United States or whether that be a worldwide currency or whatever, that's when you're going to start seeing mass adoption because you got to ease people into it. People don't like change. So
right.
We're the weird ones.
I want to shout out to Uncle Brian because I have a couple checking accounts, right? And one of them, my Chase checking account, was closed. And then they're like, hey, you need to pay on your credit card. And I was like, cool, I'll just use, my debit card. I'll pay on it, whatever. And they said that you have to have a checking account. And then I realized, why don't I only use my Coinbase account as my checking account? Because I can accept direct deposits. I can use my Coinbase card to pay for stuff. I can move my crypto in and off through whatever. And so dude, I'm going to be 100% Coinbase. I don't want my Chase checking account back. Yeah, and I think this is what's going to happen and people are going to get there.
But also I was thinking about that because we had in that space before Radix Review, the founder of Radix was up there talking, right? We were talking about this and someone said in the comments and I missed it. that they're like, oh, well, you can do this with Coinbase or my crypto.com card.
Yeah.
And it seems like it. But when you do that, it actually converts your crypto on the fly to US dollars or whatever else.
Yeah.
So it seems like it, right? But it is still the traditional
fiat system.
Right. And it is, and it's a taxable event every time.
Yep.
So it's a taxable event every time. And then the other drawback is you don't get a routing and an account number.
Well, you get it for direct deposit. You can have money in, you just can't take it out.
No. But like sending out, like if somebody wants to set up, like you can't pay your mortgage with a debit card. You know what I mean?
So
you can't pay your car note with a debit card. You know, you have to have an actual account. So I think once he adds that, if I don't even know if they would allow him, because that would probably make him a bank.
Well, I think crypto.com has a set up with like a specific like Metropolitan Bank or something to run all that stuff. I would assume Coinbase does too.
Right. They do have banks, because I got a crypto.com card also, and it's actually like you said, Metropolitan, but your account doesn't have like a routing number or an account number. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like if you do an ACH transfer, you don't do it with your debit card. You do it with your routing number, your account number. And I don't know what the legal framework would be behind that. Like if they would literally have to be a bank, or if the bank that they use is their custodian for their funds would be able to issue one like through them as a third party to the person to their user. I don't know.
So you said that you can do direct deposit through Coinbase. So do you have a routing number there then? Like your job can direct deposit into that account?
Yep, directly into it. And so like that's like what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, like I'll probably just stay that way. So like when I get paid, I'll just leave a certain amount as like USDC, right? And then like the rest of it, move over into crypto, send it off, hold it myself.
You get a good.
You need to go a step further than that though, and be able to direct deposit into self custody wallets, because like direct depositing your paycheck into Coinbase or crypto.com or anything like that, you're basically just using a bank. I mean, because they're centralized entities, just like Chase or Bank of America.
Until the government has a way to track that.
Exactly.
That's not happening.
And they have to be some kind of bank entity, because your cash is actually FDIC insured in Coinbase. Your crypto's not, but your cash,
but your USDC is too.
Well, that's essentially cash, because with Coinbase, USDC and USD are the exact same thing. You know what I mean? In Coinbase. So Unforgettable says, apparently articles are surfacing that Gary Gensler and agencies, commissioners did not vote to approve the ETF. It was the commission's trading and markets division. So what I heard was that the third person, I think there's 3 of them, right? Or 5 of them, but one of the people on the SEC commission was absent, and that they actually just voted him as yes, and he has 10 days to decide if he wants to change his vote or not, is what the new FUD is. Yeah. So I don't know if that was accurate or what Unforgettable is saying.
And then somebody up here.
It's definitely not like finalized yet. There's still steps that need to be done before.
The only thing they truly approved was the 19.4B application. So for it to go live, they have to fill out the S1 application or whatever it is
like that
allows them to go live. But I mean, they can't revoke it now, right? I mean, after the debacle with Bitcoin, when they put out the fake, the hacked tweet, you know what I mean? Can they really?
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
Nothing was
surprising. Can they really freaking, pull it back now?
It's the intern. He had it on his phone. He left the office with the office phone. He thought it was funny.
Elon was quick to call him out too. He was like, "This Twitter account was not hacked."
Wouldn't that be kind of a perfect little government attack on crypto though, to say that this Eth ETF is approved and then 9 days later come out and say that it's not, and watch Ethereum just fucking go into the dirt afterwards?
But they would offload, so they're offloading at these prices then, right?
Yeah,
and then price dumps, and then they buy back in.
I mean, that's basically like regular market manipulation, like they do on a regular basis anyways. So, like basically call in the pump, dump everything that they have over the course of, 9-10 days, and then announce that something happened and the ETF can't be approved. And then everything dumps, and then they buy back in for cheaper with all that profit that they just made.
And then they're like, oh, but our hands were tied. We couldn't, oh no,
Yeah.
We're so sorry.
Man, all right. So let's stop talking about the government. They'll shut us down. So what are the dirtiest, slimiest meme coins that we're interested in and excited about right now?
Fucking Dan.
Looking at any low caps? Fucking Dan. I'm gonna get me a gosh.
Go buy it all right the fuck now.
I'm gonna do it.
Record on Radix.
I'm gonna do it.
You can't buy it. Get the shit on the decks, Ken, so that we can
buy it.
What you even do it here?
Because you're right and you were late, so it's not on the decks yet. You weren't in the pre-sale. These guys were, but nobody else was, except for the other people that were. But tomorrow it'll be on a dex. Go to the Dan Coin Discord.
Okay.
Which dex is it going to be on?
OC Swap.
OC Swap. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
We're gonna learn.
I got a question about XRD. Is there an easier way for me to trade without? Okay, so I have my Radix wallet.
Right.
But then on my phone.
Yeah.
But then I go on to the website I want on my computer.
Yeah.
And I have to, there is no mobile. Is there a mobile trading?
Not yet. But Dan, the founder of Radix, that's who the coin's kind of a parody of him. He did say today in the space that that's very close to coming out. So they've been hinting at it for a couple of weeks. So they will have mobile decentralized applications very soon. It's like, remember when we were early on Cardano, right? When we couldn't do any of that shit, and then slowly it came out. I know it seems
like wallet. Oh dear God.
Radix noob question. Do I need to do anything to accept this Dan coin when you guys send it out, or is it just going to show up in my wallet?
If in these wallets, in a Radix wallet, you actually have the ability to turn off third-party deposits if you don't want them. Right. So that is a setting in your wallet. Right. It's not like that when you get it. So if you did turn it on where you turned off third-party deposits, you're going to want to turn that back on. But otherwise, it's just going to get airdropped to your wallet.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So
pre-sale.
What's the security on Radix? Maybe that's not the right question. Okay, we all know that on Ethereum, we connect our wallet. We miss one little zero and dot and zero, and 2 months later somebody decides to drain our wallet.
Right.
Cardano, we know we connect, we make a transaction, everything pops up right in front of us. We're taking 400 ADA, we're taking one asset, you're getting 3 assets. It's right in front of us.
You're gonna like this. Ready?
How is that on? Okay.
So super secure, just as secure as Cardano, but in that transaction manifest, you can actually click on every single token in your wallet, and it will tell you if anything in that metadata can or cannot be changed. So if there's something where they could change the image, they could change the supply, right? Any of that stuff, it'll actually say right in the transaction manifest. So it is just as secure, if not more so. I mean, I don't want to say more so than Cardano, because Cardano, you can't get drained, right? You really can't. Right. But it is easier to understand the transactions on Radix, just being like a regular, like I'm no fucking dev, right? But you can just look at this transaction manifest and really understand what's going on. And you can do as many transactions as you want to as many different wallets as you want by paying one transaction fee. Like if I wanted to send all of you Dan token, I could literally do it in one transaction.
All right, you need my wallet address?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't have one, but I'm about to send one.
You can send John's to me. I'll make sure he gets it.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Airdrop roll if you guys want the airdrops next week. So
yes,
hell yeah, let's do it.
Of course,
I'll leave it up to you.
Of course, we want free shit.
If you dump it though, we're gonna find you. Just saying.
Yeah.
No.
I
We're not
haven't
like
sold
that.
I haven't sold any of the stuff that Ken got me into as far as I'm watching them all go to zero.
Well, they're still up for now, though. Might be.
I'm white knuckling till the Binance listing, right? Until the Binance listing.
Bro, that could really change some things. I saw a chart on Twitter. Somebody posted a picture of just all these different tokens on this chart where it showed Binance listing, and it was just everything just fucking went parabolic.
Oh yeah.
Right after.
Well, remember the Coinbase effect last cycle?
Yeah.
You know, especially if you were lucky enough to get it on Binance or one of these other exchanges or Dex or something like that, because you knew it was getting ready to get listed on Coinbase, and then you just dumped on everybody. Those were the days.
I see it now. Machinist calls and he's like, "Hey, you want to get a beer?" And it's like, "Yeah, sure." And then all of a sudden you hear helicopter like wings, right? And then he lands in the front yard, and it's like, "Whoa, man, what's going on? I didn't think you'd be here so quick." And he's like, "Yeah, Dan got on Binance, and so drinks are on me."
The thing is, for Cardano people, like, you don't have to leave, and we've all talked about this a million times. You can love a chain and diversify.
Yep. Yeah.
Right? Like, I still
You should. You should diversify.
And if Cardano people like tech, they like the security. It's why they're there.
Right.
If you go look at the documents on radixdlt.com, super easy to understand too, how they laid everything out, all their developer stuff and how it works. It's like the tech will hook you. And it's just the transactions are crazy. Dan's about to push out 1 million transactions per second with 0 failures and transaction finality in like 4 seconds. It's insane.
Wow.
And he's already, I think last week he did 180 for 100 million transactions, 180,000 per second. No failure.
Wow.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That is mass adoption.
Have you guys been seeing the community notes on the like TPS stuff where then it will say something about Solana and it'll say Solana's TPS and then it'll have the community notes. It'll say like 70% of the transactions are fail, right? And the TPS doesn't mean anything, dude. And did you all see that Algorand commercial?
I heard about it.
I
haven't seen
Hold
it
on,
yet.
I'm gonna play it, dude. This is sick, and I don't know if you guys know Rich Flair. He's
Ric Flair?
Ric
Yeah,
Flair.
Ric Flair. Yeah, Ric Flair. Sorry.
No fucking way.
No,
Dude.
no. Rich
Flair.
Flair.
Rich
It's
Flair.
a play on. It's a play on Woo's name.
Hold on, I got it.
The Flair
Okay.
chop, baby.
Hold on, I got it. It's so fucking fire.
Come on, John, get your shit together.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dude, I got it, okay? I got it. All right.
Yachts is killing it in the comments. I should probably log on to YouTube video.
Hey,
You guys take Bitcoin, right?
There he is.
Sure do.
I'm gonna be paying with Ethereum if that's okay.
Okay, yep, no problems.
Good thing I'm paying with Solana.
You can go ahead and tap.
Yeah, and there we go.
Oh, it failed. Try it again. Hold up there, smart. It looks like it's going to be another 27 minutes before this transaction clears.
What? $112. I have like 3 things.
Ethereum, they got that peak hour gas thing.
There you go.
Maybe one more time. What are you going to do? Just wait right here, without the bag, without the bag.
I think it's gonna work this time.
Nope. It's going to help with Algorand.
How do I get in that line?
Hey, morning.
Right? Isn't that so
funny,
good?
but that might scare more people away from blockchain and crypto in general.
But not Algorand.
There was actually people fudding Algorand for putting out that, for like calling out these other chains. It's like, are you freaking serious right now?
Yeah,
You're
that's
fudding.
fine. That's everything about those other chains. It's all true, right?
Right.
Honesty's not allowed, though. You're not allowed to be honest.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Speaking of chains, we have a question from the chat,
Uh-oh.
and we can start whoever wants to go first. But
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
what's everyone's top 3 chains to use? Asking for a friend.
Bitcoin, Cardano, Radix. Done. That's it.
There it is.
Nice. Man.
Next.
I mean, I feel like mine has got to be like Cardano, Algo, really, because it's like very quick. And then, dude, I don't even think I really use anything else. I mean, like, really, I feel like I don't get out of it much. But, I mean, honestly, probably XRP or something. Sometimes I'll send myself money with XRP just because it's like quick. Same with Algo, you know.
Okay.
And XRP doesn't move, so you don't have to worry about losing or making any money.
Exactly.
or making.
5 cents
Or
for how
making
long?
DeFi?
The only chain I actually really use is Cardano and maybe, a little bit of Bitcoin. But I mean, we got a little bit of, XRD stuff and some Doge stuff and this, that, and the other thing. But I wouldn't say I actually use those chains.
Okay. All right. Commander?
Cardano, Radix, Bitcoin in that order. Cardano pretty much every single day. Radix, I'd say I check on it maybe like once a week. And Bitcoin, I bought some runes when shit first started popping off, and I'm just waiting on Fluid to create the rune decks, and then I'll probably be a little bit more active over there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
I don't use very many other chains either. I mean, I don't really do too much. I just kind of buy and hold, but like Cardano, of course. I mean, I actually wouldn't even say Cardano is my favorite to use because sometimes it's a little slow, but it is the one I use the most, and it is where my home is. Little controversial, but the other night,
Polkadot.
no, not even. Oh, bro, don't get me started on Polkadot. No. The other night we did some degenning and looking in and base.
Yeah,
Base
I was going to
quick.
say I actually picked up
Base
a
was
couple
quick.
$100 of ETH on base right before, probably like 12 hours before it took off the other day. I bought some for the first time in years. And the base, it was very user friendly, like getting it from Coinbase to my
Right.
Coinbase wallet.
Can I have a very unpopular opinion about base?
It's probably a popular opinion, but go ahead.
I was going to say it's probably popular.
The reason base is fast, okay, everyone,
Centralized.
listen, hold on. Yeah. The reason base is really fast, it's centralized. It's not a blockchain.
So is Solana.
It's
I
built.
use Solana too. When it
Solana.
So that just means Solana shit as well. It doesn't mean it's okay.
I wouldn't use it for something that I want to be centralized.
Yeah, I'm not flooding your bags. I'm just saying, if you can make money with it, go for it. Right. But
I'm just saying the experience was good.
Yeah.
When I used it, we did it on stream. So I was trying to buy and sell. We were just showing people how to go into Dex tools.
Are you
and
still up?
out a little bit. Huh?
Are you still up?
Am I still up?
Yeah, like he bought this like silly thing that we thought was.
Oh yeah. I bought BlackRock. I bought
like,
BlackRock token, and I'm still up like 140%. But we were just showing people how to use it, and I was able to switch. So I went from ETH to USDC, bought a token, went back to my ETH transaction, bought the same token with the ETH, and then it all settled like in the matter of like seconds. I was like, what the? So I'm just saying on top of the blockchain.
yeah, listen, you said it was
It's
a good
certainly not
experience.
decentralized.
How many times have you had a great experience and woken up the next morning with little red fucking bumps all over you? Like, come on. Let's be honest. Like, Ethereum chart, let's slap a whole bunch of band-aids on it and
It is true. It is true.
blockchain to fix all of its problems. And we'll call it base. Because only base heads want to use it. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
It's been a long time, bro. That's not fair. It's been a long time since I've been a base head.
I know. And Ape Society did go there, so of course it must be fucking fantastic, right?
Right. No, I was just talking about that. I was trying to think of what I've used recently.
Right.
I mean, the XRD experience was good. It was quick. You know what I mean? The only thing I didn't like was the phone to the computer thing.
It is a pain
I
in
like
the ass.
that.
Yeah.
Right. I would either want a desktop wallet or a phone wallet that I can use. I don't like the, even on these apps, some of these apps scan the QR code. Even when I log into Mexi on my computer, I got to scan the QR code with my phone and friggin'. And then Algo.
You don't like
Algo's
Parawallet?
quick.
Like you have to with Parawallet. Sometimes you scan the stuff like when you're connecting.
I don't. But no. But I don't use it on my desktop. I can do anything I want in Algo with my Parawallet. Gotcha. That's what I'm saying.
Fair.
I don't like. It's not that doing that. It's the fact that I have to do that. That's the point.
Gotcha. Should we pay homage to the Ape Society with your incredible, masterful work of art that you made?
Fucking do it, dude. Do it.
Yes.
So
you got it. Throw it up, John.
All right. This is for G Blades. I think this was his favorite.
Oh, you did. That wasn't the updated version.
No,
he did an updated version where a guy's crying in the background at the end, and he's like, "I don't wanna."
Dang.
Nice. No, that's the one. So as soon as I seen it on Twitter, I told John, I was like, "Hey, we got to get." I was like, "Oh, it's downloadable." So I downloaded it. Machinist was in a space or something like that. So we're like, John's DMing him. I'm DMing him. I'm DMing him from JPG. We're not getting any response. I was like, "Fuck it, we're rolling with it. We'll ask for forgiveness later if he didn't want us. It shouldn't have been downloadable if he didn't want us. You know what
I mean? I don't
So,
have.
and then,
if you haven't noticed.
well, I know, but you know what I mean. We just wanted to make sure that it was cool to put out on the live stream, and then it was later he got back to us and he told us that he had an updated version.
Yeah.
So we don't have that one uploaded to StreamYard. Show the Cardano. What is this?
The Cardano Clash. So this is Ascent Rivals. Hold on. Have you guys actually seen
yeah.
I don't think we have a video here. I can find one real quick. But Ascent Rivals. What?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ascent Rivals is being built on Cardano. And it's a gaming project, but the game is awesome. I've actually played it. It was fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and share. Let's see if this is the one I want to share. Yeah, I'm going to share that one. But it's actually a lot of fun, and anybody can download it on Steam. So you can download it on Steam, and in the future, it's going to have gambling mechanics where you're able to bet on who's going to win the race. You're also able to be in the races or in the tournaments and then put a bounty on second place or whoever's trailing you or whatever, or somebody that killed you before. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's going to be awesome.
Nice.
Speaking of gaming, I don't know if you guys saw the announcement today, but Chains of War is going to be it's wish listable on Epic Games now.
I was just going to bring that
shit. Like pod racing.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's definitely not Star Wars, right?
No. But it's very similar. But the whole experience of playing it is actually amazing. And there's gunfighting too.
You have weapons?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And they're about to have the Cardano Clash is going to be a tournament. Any community on Cardano that's interested can get into it. You just got to get a couple of people that are going to race, and the pot of the winners is going to be over 5K is what they told me today. 5K ADA. So that awesome. Pot is perpetually is going to keep growing, and so we have a lot of communities that are going to be in it. Any other community that wants to get in it can. You can play it on your laptop. You can play it with a controller. Yeah, super sick. Sweet game. Amazing. But the team over there is great, and they're Cardano native.
I just requested access and automatically got it. Let's fucking
man.
go.
Wait, where
Oh,
is
they
it?
actually have a playtest
Okay.
tonight, so you can play test it. They do have keyboard and mouse mechanics, but if you have a controller, it's even better. It's a lot of fun.
I'll hook up my Xbox controller to this shit, dude. I'm not using
Dude.
mouse and keyboard.
It's clean.
The other news, what CMDR brought up was Chains of War. As
Yep.
soon as I seen the news today,
Oh,
I
I
kicked
didn't know.
myself in the ass because I used to own like 20 of them. And then I even bought the mounts. I minted mounts and I had a grip. And so this would have been like a year and a half ago. We're going into the bear market. And they were like one of the only things holding value in my wallet. So I dumped them all so I could get into a mint that probably went to zero. I don't even remember what mint I went into, but it probably went to zero. And then I seen today that they got accepted on the Epic store. I was like, nice.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
Let's
still
look
holding
up-
like 6 or 7 heroes, I think. I've got like 3 or 4 mounts. I actually minted one of their 1-of-1 mounts and
Nice.
and ended up flipping that shit for like 6,000 ADA or something like that.
I remember
But,
that. Oh yeah.
How many do you actually need? Like,
Only one, but there's
Right.
there's so many mechanics in the game, dude. So every character class is going to earn Mira, their token, in a different way.
Yeah.
So like, say you have a ranger, you'll earn Mira based off of what happens in the store. So any wood that's bought or sold in their online store, you get a percentage of that back in Mira. Like the clerics get a percentage based on how much healing is done in the game. The spellcasters get a percentage based on spellcasting damage. There's like a whole bunch of shit. So you want to have a whole plethora of characters if you want to actually like earn their token at a high rate. But a lot of it's going to come from the in-game play. So you want to get a high level character with high level stats. They've got strength, faith, speed, and stamina stats, and they all range from I think like 10 to 50. So you want to get your hands on at least one high level character. Strength stat for warriors, faith is for rangers, spellcasters, and clerics, and then like archers and stuff for like stamina, speed. But yeah, I've got a pretty decent character that's ready to rock and roll. I've been waiting for alpha. They said they were going to release it Q1 of this year, and then they postponed it. It looks like it's getting ready to come here soon though, so I'll be jamming on that.
I actually did when I was trying to do like YouTube like a couple of years ago, and then it just didn't fit into my schedule. I reviewed the white paper for Chains of War, and that's when I got into it. It's dope. I mean, I'm not a gamer, but I was just getting into it because it was like at the time games were the buzzword, you know. And we have a running joke that games never come to fruition here on Cardano.
yeah, because they're expensive as
Yeah.
fuck. And then once you start building them,
Hey, Raggy Run, come on.
Yeah, Raggy Run, Crypto Raggies. Yep.
They never got enough. Enough
AAA games.
No.
AAA games.
Yeah. Like I think the thing that's going to be good about chains is that it's going to open up the idea of asset ownership to gamers, because it's an extraction looter, right? So you're going to be able to go in, you're going to be able to open up a treasure chest, find like a legendary sword or a bow or something of value. You're going to be able to extract it, mint it, put it on a marketplace, and sell it to somebody who wants it for their character. And that idea of being able to bring assets out of the game and monetize them, I think is going to be really, really big for gamers. You're going to start out with a lot of folks playing for free on Epic because it will be free to play. But once they realize that there's a monetary value to that, kind of like when you pull a really rare item on Counter-Strike or something like that, right? You know, you're selling a fucking knife for $100,000. Once people realize that you can do that with blockchain gaming, it's going to be insane.
Right.
I started
that's
playing
it.
RuneScape again.
Started.
I
was hoping that that's the game that would get my son-in-law into crypto, because I seen him playing it. He's always building arrows and this and that. And
RuneScape.
He's
I mean,
always
the
on his phone
mechanics,
playing
like
it.
the economy is sick. I think the gameplay is sick. Well, like for me, I was surprised that there was a whole fucking updated version. I was like, it's been like, you know, over 10 years. Now there's an updated version. It's not the same, but it's the same.
RuneScape prepares you for getting rugged too, so that's good because you get scammed. You get scammed in RuneScape all the time. So
yeah, I was asking him how he got. He's like, oh, something eBay, something, we trade or something. I was like, see, now if you own that as an NFT, you just go to a marketplace and sell it. There's no backdoor freaking deals. Let's take a quick intermission and let everybody know. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video. If everybody watching shared this video, we'd have more viewers.
Oh, look at that.
There is that. And look, the machinist said so.
Do it.
And also, we did not run. We said we were going to just start running this at the beginning of the stream so we could just shut it off. But apparently, on one of our most controversial shows so far, we decided not to even run it. So, John.
JPEG Empire is a community-driven Web3 project aimed at adding value to the Cardano ecosystem. There should be no expectation of financial gains connected to assets or products related to the JPEG Empire brand. Nothing said here is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. Do your own research, all that nonsense. And at the end of the day, the last thing I'm going to leave you with,
it's not our money.
That,
it's not our money. If you invest in something because some idiot on the internet told you to invest it and you're just like, okay, I'll just put money into it, and you lose all your money, that's you're a dumbass.
I make that voice. And what I usually tell people is, listen, if you hit it big, I'm not going to come to you asking for money. So if you fucking use it all, don't come complaining to me. You know what I mean?
Do your research, bitches.
Right. Then, of course, follow JPEG Empire, the John Carter, Desert Crypto, the Seji. Everybody on stage, go ahead and shout out your Twitter handles. As a matter of fact, John, do you want to edit the description to put their handles in there?
I am at Footfinder XRD.
There we go. Boom.
And that sound happens every single time.
There it is. Found one.
There's one.
He says, how much XRD can I get for this footsie right here?
Right.
I'll pay good money.
He doesn't have enough XRD for these feet, bro.
Hey, something I forgot to tell you guys. Can I share my screen real quick and show you something?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead.
As long as it's,
you're going to find out. No, here it is. Hold on. Stand by. Present. Share screen. I'm just going to talk you guys all the way through.
Is this your first time using StreamYard, Ken? Get your shit together.
I know. I'm falling apart. Here we go.
Look, we got Hops on Cardano talking about things we do in the back channels. It's kind of
those are 100%, bro.
Wait, what do you guys
back channel deals are 100%.
In the back alleys? Oh, the back channels.
Okay. Yeah, back channels, back alleys.
All right, there you go. So listen, tomorrow, Lurkers is a part of this as well. We have the first cross-chain Texas Hold'em tournament that Yachts set up. So it's a Dan Coin thing, right? He came up with a great name. It's fucking Dantastic. So it's the Dantastic Texas Hold'em tournament. Say that 5 times fast. But up to 300 people can play. First Radix Cardano cross-chain poker tournament, and there's 10 different projects sending stuff. So we have an Abandoned Scorpions NFT from Dan, 500 million Hug, 100 million Hit, 5K FOMO, 12.5K Wonder Woman, 150 million Edge. And then from the Cardano side, we have a Lurkers NFT and 50 ADA from the Lurkers, Ancient Dragon Lines NFT and 5K Horde. What else? A Hash Guardians NFT and a Battleborgs NFT. And whoever wins, top 10 people are going to get paid. Whoever's in first place picks what they want. Whoever's in second place picks from the 9 that's left, then 8, then 7, so on and so forth.
When is this?
Tomorrow at noon EST. So
tomorrow?
4 p.m. UTC. So you can find it on DanCoin XRD on Twitter. You can find the post there. There's Dan. Motherfucking Dan, bro. Look at him. He's a golden god. And check this out. Look at all those cash tags. Have you seen Selfie Social yet?
No.
I did a video. So a guy named Beam, he works with XRD domains, and then he created what's called Selfie Social. See how my Twitter looks crazy over here? on the top on the left. What he made was something that, like, where it says hit here or hug, that was just $HUG or $HIT, and you can actually click on them and trade right from your fucking timeline. And
on Twitter,
yeah, it's a Chrome fucking extension. And if you go to a profile, like, watch, if I go to mine, this is why I have the machinist.xrd in my handle, because I have this XRD domain. It's like an ADA handle, right? I can view this selfie profile, and I can actually tip anyone that has that, anything that's in my wallet, whether it's NFTs, tokens, anything. So for giveaways and shit, like this is
so
still
it's like farm bot for Twitter.
Yeah, and Trove is their swap marketplace right now. It's being used as an NFT marketplace, but that isn't really what it was created for. It's more like a trading tent on Cardano. But yeah, man, this shit is
Aaron.
Aaron,
If you're watching the stream,
We need that.
Aaron,
We need that.
Aaron knows about it. Aaron knows.
I'm sure. Oh, that's right. You're in
Dude.
talks with Aaron.
Yeah,
We need that.
it's
So
really fun. I can get you beta
That's
access.
crazy
probably.
because isn't Twitter notorious for not allowing like APIs? So it's an extension.
It's an extension that just looks at the screen and looks for $, whatever, like dot.
But it looks like it's overlaid on the site, right?
I don't know how the fuck he, like, once we hit a DEX, all this here where it says Dan a million times, that will be a whole, and it shows the movement in the past 24 hours, like what the percentage is up and down. So like if I go to trade here, it just does a generic search for cash tags if it wants to work. Doesn't want to work because being an asshole.
I'm getting kind of worked up looking at this right now.
Bro, it's really, there we go, because I was on my profile. See, so it just does OC Swap or Caviar 9. Those are two DEXs on XRD Trade or DeFi Plaza, whatever. But down here, here's another one. See, here's Duck. It's down 11% today. Like it shows it right there. And if you want to buy it, there you go. Shows you what you got in your wallet. And you literally, when you hit swap, just approve it on your phone. You only connect your wallet once to this. Through xrd.domains, you just approve the plugin and you're good to go.
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably cooler than the Ethereum ETF. So if that was for reals. If everybody, if you could download an extension right into Twitter, and it's just like right there for everybody to see. You know what I mean? You can see your NFTs, because I see NFTs right there. So does it highlight like NFTs? Like if I was to post an NFT or something, or
right now there's not a lot of NFTs yet because there's not a true launch pad yet, right? There's a couple OG projects, kind of like Space Buds was, but like here's one, someone's selling an xrd.domain. So right here, because he posted his swap up, all he did was put the link for the swap. It shows what you'd be sending. So 50,000 XRD, you'd receive ethshit.xrd, the domain, and you just click accept right here. And
so that's like
sign it in your wallet.
So that would be equivalent to like if I was on JPEG Store, I had something listed on JPEG Store, I brought it up and I pulled the URL and pasted it in Twitter. It would read it and then it would just like do the swap. Wow.
Right there. It would show you the picture of the NFT, right? Exactly how much it would cost you, what you'd be getting in return, and then you hit swap. And then you'd see it all in the transaction manifest on your phone as well. Because even if someone has access to my computer, if they click on something, there's no seed phrase in those wallet extensions shit you put on. You still have to approve it from the phone.
On your phone.
But yeah, dude, Selfie Social is insane. Like if you guys want to fuck with it, just go to xrd.domains, get a domain, and because you need that to be able to use it, and it's super fucking easy. Even when these domains are like ADA handles on crack, bro, you can
xrd.domains.
Here, I'll show you right now. Yeah, you can actually link your websites right to a domain. So imagine having, Desert Crypto or $Desert Crypto as your ADA handle.
Now I'm gonna have to pay a fortune to get that freaking domain.
These are dirt cheap. man, right
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Like,
when somebody else- when I buy it right
No.
now and then I sell it to
Yeah.
them for 1,008.
One of these tens of people watching is gonna buy it right now because they know I'm a degenerate and I'm gonna
well,
want
the
to buy it.
nice thing about these domains, if you get one, there's a settlement period because they didn't want people front running. So if John tried to buy desertcrypto.xrd and you searched for it, it would show that someone else is trying to get it, and it actually starts a bidding war for whoever wants it more.
So you hear that, audience? We have 162 people out there. If one of you is nice, you
I
will
might buy
buy the Desert Crypto one, and then you will sell it to us, and you won't be a jerk.
Hurry up. Hurry up. I don't have any XRD left to bid against this guy, so.
Oh, it's available. Oh, fuck. I have the Zeus wallet hooked up. God damn it. Hold on. Fuck my life.
Damn it, Ken. Get your shit together, man.
I got to fuck with my extensions here. Stand by. But yeah, it is pretty fucking cool. Like, that's the thing with, like, even speaking to Aaron, right? Like, he looked at this, and we all know he's a fucking super dev. Like, he was very impressed with the security and the ease of building on Radix. Like, things are just so easy to fucking build. If you know how to use Rust, you'll learn it in like a day. How do I do my extensions here? Oh, there. Manage. Let's turn Zeus off. You're not getting this, bro. All right, I'm done.
Always waiting on a woman.
I'm gonna smoke your fucking boots. Fuck you. Find out. Connect. There we go. All right. I'm getting it. But yeah, it is really cool, the shit that you can build over there. So part of the reason I kind of, I enjoy it so much. It's upset with me now.
How much do these domains typically run?
Like, I think $4, if that. Base price for anything, I think it's 6 characters or more. So yeah, it's pretty fucking cheap.
Okay.
How do I sign this?
There it is.
How do I scan this wallet connector with my phone app?
I'll tell you in a minute when I'm done buying your fucking domain, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do. You guys can't see my screen. I'm over here. I didn't have the extension on this. Here, let me go back to StreamYard. Okay, I didn't have the extension on this computer, so I'm over here. I'm like trying to download the extension. Freaking. So I'll buy it right now. I got a little bit of Radix in there, a little bit XRD in there. I mean,
Done. Sorry, buddy. It's mine.
damn it.
But this is cool because now if you search for it, right, you can actually get in like a bidding war with me. It doesn't show a list of domains that other people are getting because it doesn't want to just make it so people lose their shit to people with more money. But if you search for desertcrypto.xrd, it'll say someone else has it in a settlement period, and then you can put in a bid. And I'll let you win. You could put like 1 XRD more.
I still need to know how to connect my phone to this.
Help the guy out, Ken. He's
Sorry.
trying to get in here.
I'm looking and
Go to the top right on your phone there, the little
yeah, okay, I'm there.
right. Go to app settings. And then
Oh,
linked connectors.
I don't have app settings. Oh, okay. I wasn't on the right one. I was on the second screen. Account and security settings, seed phrases, default backups. Okay. Authorized. Oh, app settings. All right, give me a second. Link connectors.
Link connector.
New link connector. There we go.
There you go.
Let me bring it up.
All right. Anyway, sorry. I know my screens, but look at this. Like if you go to a domain, right, you can actually, you have to, if you want to be able to receive with that, you actually have to turn it on right here. And you can redirect. You can have a website. So now desertcrypto.xrd can be whatever website you have. Like let's say you just buy some crazy long, stupid domain and you want your XRD handle to be that website name. There you go. You can also have it so if you have a stake pool, people can delegate by using that. Like if you had Jpg Empire.xrd in a stake pool, they just type that in, you're good to go.
All right, so I have a problem
Yeah.
So,
You do.
well, I mean, I have a bunch of them, but the first problem that I have is I can't buy XRD on Coinbase.
No, you
Where
can't.
do I go? How do I
No.
do it? What do I need to have in order to switch to what? To where from where?
SimpleSwap.io seems to be the easiest way right now, and you can convert any crypto into XRD.
Yeah, I just bought some this morning for the first time. It was super easy. You just got to connect your Cardano wallet, send in the ADA, put in chain, and it was there in probably like 10, 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, just make sure you put in a refund address too. If you scroll down some, all it does, you don't really have to like really connect anything. Just put your, the address you want the XRD to go to, and a refund address for the Cardano address, just in case. I've never had one fail, but safe.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. When people start learning about Radix, look, it just got quiet. We haven't stopped talking this whole time, and then
you haven't stopped talking this whole time.
Well, but that's the thing. All of a
I
sudden,
love you, brother.
wallet trying to buy shit. Like, it is cool tech. It's really fucking cool.
I'm just here to troll and give you shit.
I know.
So.
I love it. Actually, I think I still have piratehooker.xrd in here for cat. Hold on.
You didn't send that to the wife yet?
Oh no, I guess I did. It's not in here. I've
Either that or somebody outbid you and you didn't know it.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so there you go. All right, I'm done. I'll close
we're
my
all awkward now because we're all buying XRD.
See?
This is what you do when you're in crypto and you got some friends and you're willing to lose a couple bucks. They mention it, you just straight up go straight into it. You don't do any research.
And that's the thing. Just get a domain. I will talk to Beam about maybe he'll come on and show you guys Selfie Social, the guy that created it. He'd be more than happy to. He'll probably give away some domains too. And then just buy Dan. That's it. Just buy a whole shit ton of fucking Dan.
Oh, my bags.
And then just use your seed phrase. Just fucking close your wallet, delete the phone, put it in the fireplace. Yeah. That's it. Just
and let's be real. Let's be real about Radix, right? Like it's 4 cents a token right now.
Yeah.
Imagine that you had bought into Cardano at 4 cents per token. Radix is busting their asses right now. They are doing shit that is going to just completely melt people's faces. And the moment that they actually get on a centralized exchange, 4 cents is going to be a fucking pipe dream. So, buying it now cheap is like buying Cardano when it was 4 cents.
What are the tokenomics like? Do you guys know their max supply or anything?
I think you can see it right in the wallet. If you click, just like any other token,
we can
XRD in your wallet.
Bring it up on CoinGecko, or if you want.
Yeah,
let's check it out.
Right now, the current supply is 12.854748 billion. And that's the thing. Any token, you can click on it in your wallet, and it'll show you the full supply, everything.
Very cool.
Yeah, almost 13 billion. Circulating supply is already at 10.4 billion. So only fully diluted market cap of 530 million right now. So that's like nothing.
So, why did you say no? Not XRP.
XRD.
XRD.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
So it's 4 cents
chart.
Circulating supply.
It already hit an all-time high of 65 cents. So
that's the max supply is about half of what Cardano's is, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
It is. Yeah, Cardano's what 45 billion, and this is 24 billion.
That's interesting.
It only has about 40 or what is that, like 46, 45% of the circulating supply right now.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So when did it launch? It launched right in the heart of the bull run, August 2021. Boom. It caught that last little pump we had in November, and then dumped like every coin dumped. So it's not against XRP.
Well, and also they didn't have smart contract capability because they were building Cassandra. That's what it's called. The update they did. That just came out like 2 months ago. That's why none of these platforms are built yet. Like NFT, they're building a token launchpad right now. There's multiple NFT marketplaces being built right now. Like we talked to the Charles of Radix, right? To Dan Hughes all the time. And yeah, they're really
Yeah.
pushing.
And he's really accessible too. Like we were on a Twitter space with him today, and I started talking about like the differences that I saw between Radix and Cardano and what I thought they could do to improve. And he was like, just send me a DM on Twitter. Tell me all the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that you think about Radix, and I'll take all of your advice, or I'll take all of your suggestions, and I'll implement what I think is going to help benefit us. So to be able to like have straight access to the founder of a blockchain like that is absolutely insane. So
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He definitely is.
Like I remember seeing Brave ads
like
for
$1,400.
I remember seeing Brave ads for Radix like a year and a half ago. Wish I got into some back then.
Well, I remember XRD, and I think I had sent this to Ken before that when he was telling me about it. I remembered XRD from last bull run, but there was nothing. And then that's when he was explaining to me that, that's when they didn't have smart contracts, this, that. Now they got smart contracts. And then I just blindly bought like 3 tokens that he recommended.
And they were all up.
this is the way.
They were all up. I mean, they're down a little bit now, but they're not down bad.
Well, the bad thing, because they had no token launchpad, all of these meme coins, right? The founders had these crazy high supplies that they're trying to get out with, staking and giveaways and any way they can, because some of these tokens have like 40% of the supply the team has, which is fucking insane.
Oh, wow.
Which is why why Dan came to be, to show them how a token should be, right? 42% of it is going to initial liquidity paired with 100% of money raised, and 50% of the tokens go out to the community in the pre-sale. Team gets 2%, 1% for an airdrop to the community, and then those other 4 or 5%, that's just for holder giveaways.
Okay.
You mean you're not holding on to any for marketing to give to influencers so that they can dump on their community?
No.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
I know, it's terrible.
You're fucking up the meta, dude. You got to get Jupiter in here.
It should be at least 2% of the supply.
It should be. It really should be. I can't
figuring out tokenomics is, we've had a couple of calls on trying to figure out tokenomics on something that might or might not happen that we're doing maybe in the future.
Vague, extremely vague.
And there's a lot of shit that goes into tokenomics, because like you said, you know what I mean? How much do the founders get? Okay, is there a vesting period? Do we have some for governance? What's the allocation per month for that? What's going to the general public? What's going to pre-sale? What's going to this? What's going to that? Going to the KOLs for marketing? What's going to be locked into their vesting, so they don't do like what you just said, dump on everybody. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit. Okay. And then what are you going to use it for? People are like, oh, I'll launch a token. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what it's going to be used for. And that's like the most difficult thing. Like, are you launching a utility token, a meme token, a governance token? What is it? What's it going to be used for? Are you going to burn? Are you going to, and it's like,
how many ways are you going to use it? Where's it get tied up? Dude.
Right.
Well, I mean, like with Dan, it says right at the bottom of the webpage at danxrd.xyz that Dan is a meme coin, and like all other meme coins, has no intrinsic value or expectation of financial return, all that good stuff. And then it also says powered by Dan's aura, gypsy tears, and badger parts. Right at the bottom. I don't think anyone else noticed that. Very small.
I love it. So that's the easy one then. When you it's a meme coin, it don't do shit. Kind of like HODLBox. When you hear Mystic talk about HODLBox, it's like, you guys are stupid for putting money into this. When it goes to zero, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
But I'll take your money if you want.
But everybody's still going to come and bitch at him when it goes to zero, right? No matter 100%. How many times he says it. No matter how many times he says it, he's going to be the guy that everybody fucking points the finger at. You told me to buy into this. Like, motherfucker, I've got recorded spaces. I've got fucking months of text messages on Discord saying don't fucking buy this token, and people are still going to be in there losing their fucking minds.
There's a guy in the Discord right now wanting to know about the tokenomics and all that. And
I'm
every
actually
time I
a mod
see
over
it,
there, and I'm looking forward to banning all those people when they come in and start bitching and moaning. So it's going to be fun.
will you just tell them, just open a ticket?
Well, that's the thing, but something like that.
Just open and then immediately ban them. Oh dear God, were you there for that space?
Yeah.
Ken said I got a little bit heated. I don't know if I did, but Ken said I got a little bit toasty during that space.
We like when you get toasty. It puts off a wonderful smell.
I just don't like people fucking over their community. I've been in a lot of communities that have been fucked over, and I am not a huge fan of that. So when somebody does that, it fucking fires me up, man.
Oh, dude, this.
Oh my God.
Yes, that was my idea, G Blades. By the way, thank you.
That's so good.
They're gonna get a specific role, as far as I'm aware. Anybody who dumps on the community is gonna get like a shame role in the Discord. We're going to be calling out dumpers. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Maybe we should do that at Dan. I'm trying to build a nice community, but fuck that, right?
No, I think it's a funny idea, dude. Like, I think, like what I've said before, because we were talking about tokens and stuff and what that would work like. And I've said that it would be cool if you had like just a ridiculous sell tax for like the first like 5 to 6 months. You know what I mean? Or 5 to 6 weeks even. Yep. Because then everybody that's dumb, that didn't read the rules, just sells, and then all that money just, you know, gets burned or goes back to liquidity.
Like a 25% tax on the LP.
I'm saying higher.
Like just to troll you guys a little bit here, but I think the Ape Society did that with the Rigatoni.
They did, yeah. Well, I mean, fucking Omen did it with they started the whole paper hand tax thing, which I thought was badass. Like it was
I love it.
It was like 80% starting out, 80% fucking royalty.
It started off at 80 and then they dropped every so often until down to
it was like every 1,000 mints or something like that. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, dude. And people were still selling. Selling at 80%. Like
we asked our community. We asked our community about a higher royalty during mint.
We only went 20. And we have no balls. If we had no balls, it would be 160%.
Well, we asked them informally, and they overwhelmingly said yes, but then we just never followed through with it. Fuck it, 10%.
And you just build a wallet drain into the JPEG Empire NFTs, so that way if anyone ever sells it, just pulls everything in their wallet with it.
Aaron, are you watching?
Yeah, we're gonna have to drop a NFT mint on Ethereum, or we'll put it on Base.
I think that's just built into every Ethereum NFT.
John, if you ever go to Base, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking disown you, dude. I'm just putting that out there.
Hey, I made a Farcaster.
All connections severed forever.
I made a Farcaster, and I got like 60 followers now. I've casted twice, and I mean, like you see me on Twitter. I don't understand what's going on over there.
I'll make a deal with you. If you go to Base, you have to make an ape derivative, and you have to do better than Ape Society, and then we can be friends again.
Dude, let's just do it. That would be so funny.
That would be hilarious.
Actually,
if we just went and dropped the NFT collection on Base that looked almost exactly like them. You know what I mean?
You know what would not even, you know what we need? We need to get the artist that drew the peepos, and we gotta have him draw some monkeys.
Why don't you
there you go.
Their shit and just sell their own NFTs to compete with their own NFTs?
Just make them inverted. Instead of them looking to the right, they're looking to the other side.
Just put dildos in all their hands.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we'll probably go cross-chain, but we'll never leave Cardano. We will never take the junkies or the bosses and bring them somewhere else.
That's only one directional. That's crazy.
Right.
That was just such crazy. And sell everything that we've built on this chain and then go from Twitter, that has like over hundreds of millions of users, to Farcaster,
Yeah,
which
has I think
has
45 million, maybe.
no 47,000 active.
Yeah, 45,000. Excuse me.
They have almost like that's so wild. It's so wild. I don't know.
Yeah, we were looking at the numbers the other night, and they didn't make sense.
They got some crazy funding, but there might be some shadiness behind that. Like, I don't know. I just saw a quick headline on Twitter.
It's Coinbase, man. You know they're shading
150 million. They got 150 million in
Farcaster
fundraising.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we covered that the other night too. Our conspiracy theory is that either the apes already knew about it, and that's why, because they knew if they came over, they were going to get a portion, or the apes secretly are part of that little fundraising. They gave a little bit to get some benefits when they went over there.
Foot in the door, yeah, that makes sense.
Who the fuck goes from a DeFi centric project to a social fi centric project? You're telling me social fi is going to make more than DeFi?
Especially when your founder doesn't do anything but block people on social media. Like, how the fuck are you gonna have a social?
Oh, that's ironic, right?
Yeah, for real. Like,
it's honest that from the beginning, all they cared about was money. They've raised millions of ADA. Remember that fucking passport mint?
Oh yeah.
Like, what have you built? Okay, you built Levy, okay, and a shitty minting platform because the little sappies mint. Nothing against
that was horrible. That was
the mint itself sucked. And it wasn't enough for them. That's all it's about. If they could have all lived very comfortably for the rest of their lives with what they made. Actually, if you want to show my screen, I bought something. I actually bought an Ape Society passport the other day. Look at this fucking shit. It's actually really depressing. And I bought it because I felt bad. Look at the price history on this fucking thing. When you pull it up. This sold for almost 4,000 ADA.
Wow.
A year ago. I got it for 80. So,
wow.
And I just.
Is that a gold passport? Oh my God.
Just
the mighty have fallen.
Right? Yeah. So whoever the fuck had Shepard Wright, you're welcome for that fucking $40.
And the rumor is Levy's making $2,000 a day.
And
it's made like 1.5 million ADA in fees since its inception.
It's a printer.
So $2,000 a day is $730,000 a year. You're not good with that? You can't build with that on Cardano?
It's not. The whole building argument and all that shit is bullshit, dude. Look, you know what? I've been holding myself back on this for a really long time, but
let her out.
It's going to get shut down. So let's be realistic here, okay?
Well, it's like
they basically did everything possible to fuck over anybody who wasn't inside of their little circle of their community. Okay, since their inception, they cannot stand criticism. They block anybody who says anything bad about them, and most of that criticism was ways that people wanted them to improve their project, right? But instead of actually taking that constructive criticism and building off of it, they blocked them and then just did whatever the fuck they wanted, right? Levy was a really good idea. I use Levy. I think it's a great way to print money. If you know how to use the system, it's a really easy way to print money. But the nail in the coffin was the Levy sale. Fucking Congo got busted selling a whole fucking shit ton of fucking society at the top, had a bunch of fucking loans out that everybody said he was going to default on. Yeah. And basically acted like he didn't do anything wrong. And then
it was coincidence.
They raised over $1 million ADA in that fucking sale and said it wasn't enough. And then they tried to bring society back, and everybody that was a hardcore ape supporter, other than like the hardcore ape supporters, was already done and over it. They were done. So society didn't come back. And that was basically it. They were like, Cardano hates us. Nobody loves us. We don't have any friends here. We're moving to base. Go. And they were already planning it, right? Because they told Charles 70 days before their announcement, they were never leaving Cardano. They told him, motherfuckers took pictures, receipts the day that tweet came out. And then 70 days later, they say they're moving to base. So They were already planning it. It's done and over with.
You know,
Sayonara.
Charles took down their picture, took down his framed ape.
Yeah,
I feel bad for
Carver. Yeah,
Carver.
Yeah.
Carver is a good dude.
Carver's great.
He put a lot of work and effort into that, and I
love
do
him.
feel bad for Carver, but
See, that's the thing is most of their community is great, and Matassa and Cardman are not bad either. It's just Congo is the issue, and it's
Yep.
we'll
How many
see.
times did people say just get rid of Congo? Get rid of Congo, and you could literally have your project back. Everybody would be behind you, but nope, you got to keep the guy around. So
Carver does other
Poor
projects
girl.
too, though, right?
Yeah,
Guy or girl.
he'll do anything. Yeah, he'll
Oh,
do anything.
I love the irony in the because we went through the whole Medium page on stream, and we're going through. It says, okay, we're doing this, and then we're going to leave this up to the DAO, and it's like, wait a minute, did you ask the DAO if you wanted to move to base? Right? You know what I mean? So you gotta just make that fucking decision, but then you want to leave the rest of it up to the DAO. Here you go. Here's our breadcrumbs.
And the
the
thing
shit
is,
that got me is they said Base is more decentralized than Cardano. Like, how in the fuck do you say an off-chain chain that's not even a chain? It's an off-chain chain.
Optimism.
How is that more decentralized? Like, get the
It's
fuck
like
out.
it would probably be considered like a layer 3 because ETH, optimism, then base.
I mean, can you really consider it a layer 3 when it's not even on chain though? Like a layer 3 still has to be on chain to be a layer
so it's
3.
literally not,
It's Web
well, it has
2.
to be on
It's
chain.
Web 2 with Web 3
It
aspects.
has to be.
no, they use off-chain mechanics to facilitate the speed and the low cost. That's how they do that.
But all settlements are through my MetaMask.
Well, yeah, everything settles. Everything has to settle on chain, but everything. The only thing that happens on chain is the settlement. Everything else happens off chain, and it gets basically
That's why it
bundled.
can be so fast.
Yeah.
And Yachts made a
Okay.
good point. It was a bad move, but it cleaned.
Oh yeah.
You know what they could have done if they really wanted to do this and be greedy as fuck. They could have went and did this on base, and then instead of selling Levy, they could have left it for the community and had, like a committee of community members or something, like big holders that have always been there, that the community's behind, like Carver and other people, be like, you're in charge of this, right? Make sure it gives back to the community. And then you have a choice. Either stay here on Cardano with, you have Levy, but that's all it's ever going to be, or go to base. Would have been something.
I wonder if the ETH maxis that they've been talking to over there, or whoever convinced them to go over there, said, "Well, we want you to come, but if you remain on Cardano, also, you're out of the cabal."
Yeah. Maybe an ultimatum or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they just wanted to break every promise they ever made. Because now that they went to base, they said in that Medium article, like, we have no roadmap. We make no promises, right? And by leaving Cardano completely, it cuts ties with anything they ever said they were going to do. All those responsibilities are gone.
True.
No promises. So basically, it's a slow rug then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it literally says in the article they have no roadmap.
In the Medium
we have
article.
no immediate plans to put out a roadmap.
At least you're going to get your sapphire butt plug.
3 different sizes.
In
I found
the
that on
Medium
Walmart
article.
or Amazon or something too. I was just driving home and I was like, I got to find sapphire butt plug. I was talking to CMDR about it on the phone. I'm like, I got a great idea. And believe it or not, if you search sapphire butt plugs, there's a lot of stuff out there in the world that we just don't know is going on.
We do now.
You don't know. You don't know.
Society.
I'm a connoisseur, my friend.
Oh my god! I still have my fucking Cataldi Guild challenge. Like, I feel bad for the secondary.
Yo, you should do a TikTok video where you burn it, dude.
Yeah, but
They put out an announcement today that they're staying on Cardano and they're continuing forward with their plans. Like, so that's just it with Ape Society. There's so many different spin-offs. You had the amphitheater, which was that Steam Gamer, I think it was,
And
or
it
something
looked
like
good.
that.
It looked
Yep,
so
yep.
clean.
Yeah, Apes on Canvas, Consolidate Guild, there's a few others I'm not thinking of, but
It was the Brimley complex, I think it was, also had they were doing some really cool things with like sports betting.
yeah, the Dork East people had their magazine and stuff going
And
on.
that's the thing, the community shit. Like, I have no problem with that. You know, good. And I feel bad for the people that are these super ape maxis that are sticking behind them. It's probably because they put everything they had into this. You saw posts about people spending hundreds of thousands of ADA upgrading frames, and now they're worth nothing. They don't even get a sapphire butt plug.
Word on the street is a certain ape is exiting Goofy Gopher's mining club right now and selling off a shit ton of assets so that he can continue to support the Ape Society floor so it doesn't dump. I'm not saying any names, but anybody who knows who's got a shit ton of apes and Goofy Gophers, they are liquidating all of their Goofy Gopher assets right now to hold the floor of Ape Society up at the moment. So,
what's kind of funny is that they couldn't even get people to bridge to SIP 68. They couldn't even get people to swap them over to SIP 68. There's still a shit ton of original apes. What makes them think, or maybe that's what they're counting on, that people won't bridge.
And then they can just say, oh, well, you guys did it to yourselves. Game over. Project's done. We're going to take our levy money and we're going to just fucking peace out. Be interesting to see how much that sells for too, by the way.
So there are two things in particular that got me. With the Medium article, I felt like almost every single line in that article, at some point it said volume and liquidity. And it's like, how many people do you have to dump on if like you've got a 1 page, you know what I mean, thing, and like the majority of the stuff that you're saying either implies or directly says volume or liquidity. And the other thing is we've learned a thing or two about bridges here lately. And there are several different kinds of bridges that you can make. And with volume traveling through a bridge, sometimes there's an opportunity there, right? And they decided to build a one-way bridge to base, which is still kind of expensive. You know what I mean?
I don't think I think they're using bridge as like you use crescent wrench for an adjustable wrench. You know what I mean? They're just calling it a bridge. What they're actually doing
just
is
burning it,
wormholing,
burning and minting. They're not. Why spend the money to like bridge?
That's what I was going to say.
Let's talk about that volume liquidity thing for a second, right? Because up until they talked about their move over to base, weren't they always on Twitter talking about how much volume and liquidity they had coming through Levy on a regular fucking basis? Like that was their main fucking metric. That was their only promotion, was look at all this volume and liquidity coming through Levy. Well, it's here apparently. So, but yeah, now the Medium article says that it's not here, even though they've made what, $750,000 plus since Levy was first created.
And then we're talking about branding and a bigger audience and
marketing.
100 million Coinbase users being onboarded. And
well, there's an argument there. I mean, Cardano does not have a very large audience. Let's be realistic. Like the number of wallets that are active on Cardano on a daily basis have been going down for the last year and a half. So that is a valid argument that I will give them. Grudgingly, extremely grudgingly, but but the thing is like if you actually give a fuck about the blockchain that you're on, you don't leave, you stay, and you bring that volume back to your home chain. So the fact is that they just didn't give a fuck. They don't care. So
I would understand that argument for a project that's like trying to make something of themselves and build, but they already made it. They were already at the pinnacle of the NFT system. And that was another one of the things. What was it, John? They wanted to make a difference and leave their footprint or something like that and be remembered. It's like, well, you already are. You were literally the Bored Ape of Cardano. You know what I mean? You were the biggest project on Cardano. So you've already become that iconic freaking NFT. Our ecosystem just wasn't big enough for your fucking ego.
Yeah, even with even with low liquidity, they didn't have the problem. Just like you're saying, Desert.
Right.
It's because they were the biggest, or at least whatever. They had the highest floor price on Cardano, and when the bull came around again, I mean, they would have done well just off secondary and levy alone. If they never minted anything again, if they never did anything else, they could make a living off that. And so, hey, by the way, have you guys heard of Maya Protocol? They're adding Cardano. Speaking of bridges.
What is this? Tell me about it.
Here, I got it up right now.
Nice pivot, Ken. Nice pivot.
Right?
That was seamless, almost seamless right there.
Almost. Maya Protocol, right? So this is a permissionless way to convert, your Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever else to other blockchains. They're adding Cardano, they're adding Radix, they're adding a couple others. It's on Thorchain. It's pretty fucking cool, actually.
See, we were just looking at Thorchain the other day. Remember, John? We were looking at Thorchain and we brought up their chain, and under when we were trying to swap for Cardano, it was like nothing happening. It was like nothing going on. And then we checked Solana, it was like coming soon. You know what I mean? Cardano was like, I mean, it pretty much said you guys are fucked underneath this
one. They have announced that they are adding it, so they will have Cardano added. And I haven't really dug into it too much. I'll see if I can get them on for a show. They threw me a follow the other day, and I started digging into it, and it looks pretty cool. They have a lot of documentation on here about it. So,
but this is a Thorchain native app.
Yep. Okay. As far as I know, I haven't done a ton of research yet, but that's what it looks like. I think it resides on. Let's see. Let's go to about. See what it says. Maya. Break free from sex limitations. Don't make it weird. Granting the autonomy of true asset custody and liberty to trade permissionless. So there you go. Non-custodial, cross-chain swaps, impermanent loss protection, liquidity nodes. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they got Rune on there, so that's Thorchain. USDT, USDC, ETH, Bitcoin. And then I know they're adding something else too. I know they're adding Cardano, Radix, and I think one or two others.
You know what? I have to take back that statement. That was Stargate, wasn't it, John?
What a great fucking movie. I just watched that movie.
That was Stargate we were looking at. My bad. It wasn't Thorchain. It wasn't Thorswap. It was
Stargate Finance.
Yeah, my bad.
I was saying that the reason that one was interesting to me is because it was supposed to be like a interoperable, interoperability play, like a swap, just kind of like Thorswap. But whenever the token was coming out, and I was like anticipating it for a while, waiting for the token launch, SBF bought all of it. So they were like about to come out, and then it was all purchased before they actually came out, and then so they had to buy it back after FTX stuff
from Dirty Sam.
Yeah,
Dirty Sam himself.
Mm-hmm.
This has been fun. It's getting late, guys. I might have to go soon. I'm old. You forget that.
No, it's okay. We can wrap it up. I just wanted to say I bought my XRD domain. This is what I've been distracted doing this whole time. Mentally challenged. I had to make a wallet. I had to do the whole thing. I'm the John Carter.xrd.
Hey, listen, don't forget.
Not yet you aren't.
You have to, in the mobile wallet, they don't have where you can send to an XRD domain yet. They're adding that. Zeus wallet, you can do it, but you actually have to go to manage your domain. Once you get it, once the settlement period's done, you have to go in there and claim it. It's free to claim, right? You already paid for it. And then you have to actually connect what you want. Like if you guys get selfie, just, I'll talk to Beam probably tomorrow. I'll see if I can get it for you so you can show it off on the show. You're going to have to go in and just click the plugin and just say that you want to link your selfie profile under manage domain. Easy to do. It's literally.
Well, I will have mine in 55 hours and 30 minutes as long as Machinist doesn't outbid me again.
Oh, I would have just.
That's what it says, though. It says I look. It says so. The one I picked, and it says ends in 55 hours and 22 minutes.
Yeah, it goes.
Oh
long.
wow! I didn't even realize that's super freaking cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was
Oh my
$2.
goodness. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Hey John, you gonna come get your ass wrecked in poker here in about 20 minutes, or you got shit to
When?
do?
Yeah, I
In
want to.
20 minutes over at Lurkers. The first buy-in's open right now.
Did the
yeah,
first game go? Is that going to be the first game then tonight?
Yeah, that'll be the first game. I'm starting it up right after the stream. So
Sounds
I'm
good.
in there right now.
Activate it.
Dude, I've been so
Yeah.
pissed. We've been like busy AF, right? Getting ready for this mint, which we need to talk about. We got a mint at the end of the month, right? Coming up here on the 31st for the bosses. It's going to give you token gated access to our platform. We're really excited about it. And yeah, it's a big deal. So we've been stressing to make sure that this happens the way that we want it to happen. We also announced that once we hit the halfway mark, our milestone is 1,500 NFTs. Once we get to 1,500, unless you crazy animals for some reason actually just mint us out quickly, or like we get to that milestone like the first or the second day, we don't anticipate that happening, but we would love it if it did. But our plan is that by the time we hit 1,500, then we'll be able to drop the platform like then. And so we expect there to be some time. The market has been a little bit shaky, but we're optimistic. We're excited. We've been working up to this point, and so the point that I'm trying to get to here is make sure you get your whitelists. If you don't have a whitelist, hop in the Discord. Just tag me or Desert or anybody. Just start yelling a bunch of stuff and say, "Give me whitelist, please," and then we'll figure it out.
Word.
Yes.
And
you do have a couple hours still.
max
So
me
we'll
out,
do
John.
it
Max
live.
me out.
I was gonna say, give me more whitelist, please.
Yeah, max me
There we
out.
go. There we go. We got
I
him.
want to be like Jeff Dukes.
Yeah, dude. The whitelist
Man.
king god.
Yeah.
Well, he won
Well, no.
like literally like 7 across like all of the
Right.
Discords. It was amazing.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm only entering giveaways for all those free mints right now. So
Yeah.
if I don't take first place, you can just assume that I'm good.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Let's get final thoughts.
Yes. So anything you guys want to shout out, we'll start with Machinist. And in the way I'm looking at it, we'll work down this way. Or no, wait a minute. It would be that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Thank you for having me. Buy everything JPEG Empire is selling. Forget the no financial advice thing. It's a great idea. The platform is going to be absolutely fantastic. I would never lie to any of you. I love you all. And get Dancoin. Get an XRD wallet. Buy some fucking Dancoin. It's going to be out tomorrow. You guys, if you want, give away a couple airdrop rolls in the JPEG Empire server. However you want to do it. Or to your listeners, whatever. Wallet submission is coming up this week. So I think they'll probably Friday to submit a wallet for that.
Next Friday.
Yes.
Obviously, next Friday.
Not like in 2 hours this Friday. DeFi, I fucking love you, buddy. CMDR, I miss your face. We got to get on a phone call this weekend. We keep fucking it up, but we'll do it.
Anytime, sexy man, let me know.
And buy fucking Dan. Okay, it's going to be live tomorrow. Go to the
Dude, I'm buying Dan.
Discord and buy some fucking tokens because that's it.
Because
Buy-in is 10 ADA, sir.
Yeah, buy-in is whatever the hell you want.
10
no.
ADA. Yep.
No. I'm sending you the rest of my XRD. I loaded my wallet. I only needed to get my.
Mine is empty.
I only needed. Yeah. Well, I'm sending it right to you, big guy.
Oh, don't send it to me. Send it to the Dex. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, that too.
All right. It'll be in the Discord. Dancoin XRD on Twitter. Go. All right. I'm done. Hey, there's going to be a Twitter giveaway as well. Yachts is also a co-founder. You may not like me, people, and I get it because I don't like me, but everyone loves fucking yachts. So,
How could you not?
right? Come on. There. So I'm done.
Good.
So follow. Okay, let's put this in. So follow. What's his handle on Twitter for everybody to follow?
Yachts NFT.
Yachts NFT on Twitter. Everybody follow him also. He has a giveaway going also. He will post it soon. And a domain.
Dan to the
Dan.
fucking moon.
Dan to the moon, mostly.
Mostly. They mostly come out at night.
All right. All right.
Who's next?
Oh, I don't know. Okay. DeFi FOMO.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate you guys. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Unlike the machinist, I'm going to tell you guys to go sell angels and buy Dan.
Oh, geez.
Bud Angels.
What? I do not sell my angels,
That's
sir.
right. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Word on the street is the angel finance team likes feet pics and like nasty feet pics. So you should definitely sell that shit. Yeah. So dump it. Yeah.
We didn't say anything. We have an angel finance trait in our collection. Okay. And it is a limited amount. And you may or may not get anything related to something that you might mint. That's all I'm going to say until we do the announcement.
Holy shit.
Word. John, you better get in my fucking DMs and let me
I
know.
want some more whitelist, please. More whitelist.
Whitelist me, baby. Whitelist me
I
harder.
think there's only, so it's the background. I don't know if you guys have seen it, the angel wing background. So that's the angel finance trait. It's 1% ish.
I think it's like 34. Was it like 34
Yes.
of them or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted 33, but we put in the percent. So it's like either 0.97 or 1.11, whatever it is, but that it's a small point. It's a small part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
and there's a
I'll take one.
machinist one of one.
Oh yeah, you got to see that fucking thing, bro. I didn't know if I was allowed to show it off, so I didn't share it.
No,
I
do it.
think it will be on our mint page.
You guys
So
definitely
hold
not
on.
showing out then.
You famous son of a bitch.
I've had a lot of one-of-ones made of me. I was even a sloth once on a different fucking chain. But nothing has come close to the JPEG Empire one-of-one.
Here, let me bring it up real quick.
He's
Yeah,
Let's see this shit before we go. I really need to see this thing.
They actually did a good job.
Did you guys make sure to shine the bald head up really well?
I look at that shine.
Look at
We
that
told
sheen,
our
dude.
artist-
You wax that motherfucker, don't you?
I do.
Let's see here.
Little turtle wax.
We told the artist to we gave him machinist.
Nervous.
Okay. So I'm going to show this. This is going to be the mint page right here. I don't have the actual NFT handy real quick, but this will be what the mint page looks like. So if you guys can see that.
Oh, he looks
Boom.
like a gangster. Holy shit, dude.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, dude, that is badass.
Yeah, we gave the artist. I said, here's his Twitter, here's his Discord, here's his Wenmint logos. Handle that. You know
Is
what
that
I mean?
the genie from Aladdin?
No, that is a boss genie, sir. That is the master of wishes.
Yeah,
we do
bro.
not infringe on copyright here.
What's wrong?
It's true.
Fair enough. That's fair.
And then we got the Bees Hive 101 also right here. If you guys can see that in the background.
Yeah.
Yep. Solid. Who's the dude with the bandana over his face?
Tupac.
That's the boss cowboy. I can't remember his actual name, but it's a play on one of our one-on-ones from the Junkies. So we have the cyborg sheriff or cyborg something. I can't remember the actual name, but it's the cyborg with the thing coming into the mouth. So he took that and turned it into a boss.
Nice.
It's one of the original one-on-ones.
Cool.
So, all right, guys.
This
John?
is awesome.
All right.
John, I think John's over here been trading XRD this whole
Dude,
time.
I've been trading XRD. I sent my buy-in for the Lurkers Poker. And then I
There
got
we go.
tagged in Empire Discord for a whitelist. And then I was confused because I go to look for him and I can't find the person. So I just found the name that I saw the notification from and then just gave him whitelist.
Fuck
Couldn't even
it.
find the message. F it, he's
You
got
get
it.
You get a whitelist. You get a whitelist.
Hey,
Yeah,
John,
this is the last
send me
day.
Send me that transaction, bro. I'm not letting you in until I see it. So
Dude, I have that in my clipboard, so I can.
Oh,
send
here we go.
Don't you worry.
Look at Jaleesa's comment.
LOL. Wow.
You said
This is coming from our HR department right now.
that came out of the
Yeah,
mouth.
that's the HR department. So you
Yeah,
know
that's
we're
our
fucked
HR
up.
turning into the mouth.
That's crazy.
And it
train
is
wreck.
the cyborg cowboy is the original. I think we
Lisa,
named this
I don't
one the
know who
Cyborg
you are,
Sheriff.
but that's a winner. That's the winner of the night right there.
Oh, hey, here we go. Hey, look at this.
Oh,
Look at
let's
that right there.
go.
There we go.
Welcome.
See,
Now
we
take
don't have
all
to
of that
build
XRD
actual
and
bridges.
buy
We're
Dan
building
coins.
real bridges right here. XRD.
Will you please take the cell shame leaderboard? Will you
I don't know if I
please
can do
do
that.
that?
I
That's
don't know.
so,
I don't like cell shaming. I don't know.
so funny.
It's a
Well,
meme coin, bro. You
Just run it for like 2 months.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then get rid of it.
We'll see. We'll think about it.
And whoever's at the top of the leaderboard gets banned. That's like their
No.
problem.
You just give them a roll. It stays with them forever. And then
I
you
don't
give
want
them
to
a
see
nickname.
CMDR and DeFi at the top of that fucking list. No.
Fuck off, dude. I'm holding to 0, baby. I'm holding to
No
-1.
Binance.
Let's go.
You better believe listen, within a month, that fucking token's going to be on CoinGecko. I'm putting everything on it. I'm getting that thing on CoinGecko.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch and learn, people. If not, I will come on here and let CMDR see my feet live.
I'm taking receipts on this one, bro.
Fair.
Let's go.
I'm not even going to clip my toenails for the next month, just in case.
It's a big old claw.
Fucking horrendous. Get out of here.
All right, we got to go. It's hot.
All right.
I got to put an AC in this room. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating like a pig. That's probably why my head's
All right.
sweating.
I will
So I
see some of you at poker, I guess.
I just
Thanks for
asked the
having us.
artist of the Peepos. I said, can we please drop redacted ape friends on base?
Nice.
So just redacted apes on
Oh.
base.
The Twitter giveaway is live.
Twatter.
I won it.
Make sure
Ladies
you
and
are
gentlemen.
following Yaps NFT on Twitter. Woo!
I thought that was the soundboard.
Yeah, I messed up. I hit the wrong thing. What was I trying to do?
All right, guys, let's get out of here. Let's leave everybody with this beautiful message. Oh, I love it. Thank you, guys.
Oh, that one.
We'll do it again.
Thanks for having us.
Love y'all. Oh gosh, we're still here. Who ended
I
it?
don't
Not me.
wanna.